The sun setting over the busy metropolis of Houston, Texas. And that's where we're coming to you from tonight. Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for tuning in. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And giving us the rundown from the sideline, David Aldridge. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. DeRozan out there with Johnson. Then there's Murray. Then there's Pirtle, and it's White in at the 2. And for Houston, we've got Wood. Green is out there with Wall. Then it's Porter, and it's Tate in at the power forward. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, I think both of these teams have a really solid roster. And I love the blend of experience and youth. When you have NBA experience on the floor, there's just a level of play that you see at the defensive end that makes it enjoyable for me. So I think that's what we'll see tonight. Experienced pros getting after it.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 6. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Off target from three-point range. Here's Wall. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Wall nails both of them. Here's San Antonio now. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's DeRozan. Murray outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Tipped away and stolen by Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, that's a signature move from DeRozan, guys. Gets up ahead of steam, then finishes strong. Boy, I like that aggressiveness.
Green, the pass to Wall. Deflects the pass. Porter kicks to Green. Rebound, San Antonio.
And Jakob Pirtle, he's carved himself a good chunk of rotation minutes with how he's played.
Yeah, I love his game. I like his agility. I like his hands, his touch. I mean, he's a big, mobile guy. I think he's gotten to a good spot where he's dangerous in pick and roll action now too, Greg. A solid defender. A guy like that is always going to find minutes.
And so it's San Antonio with it after the Rockets pick up 3. Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by John Wall.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Murray, you give him that type of opportunity, you're asking for trouble. He is a strong finisher.
Rockets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Back to Green. The wide open look here for Wood. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's White. D right on him. Porter with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. At the elbow, Green. Houston moving the ball around. Wood kicks to Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Hands it from downtown.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Now White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Count it.
Well, I like the concentration and focus of White as he knows he's going to get contact and he's able to score through it.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. And a wide open look for Porter. And another 3 for Houston.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
And so White will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. DeRozan with it. Outside, White. Murray outside. 5 on the clock.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I talked for a few minutes. He thinks John Wall is playing with a chip on his shoulder and playing well. Of course, that means he's playing great in transition. The coach said that team is feeding off his determination. With his speed, you have to get everyone back on D and limit his open floor opportunities. Kevin, Wall is healthy again, and again creating havoc for defenders. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Now, here's DeRozan. Murray outside. Outside, White. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Rockets leading by 3. All taking his time here. Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Here's Wood, defended by Pirtle. Wood can't hit. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to DeRozan. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wood with the block. The drive by Green. No good that time. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Rockets ahead. They're up by 3. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. 3-point lead. Here's Wall. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And for San Antonio, we've got Mills, and it's Gay in at the power forward position. And Wall kicks to Gordon. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs trail by 5.
Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Here is House. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Outside Gordon. Houston moving it around. The shot, no good. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
Here's Gay, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You got to stay physical and stay aggressive if you're Rudy Gay. Force the defense to make some mistakes.
For San Antonio, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
You know, their percentages dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
The first one falls. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
The pass to Wall. Takes the 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Vassell. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Vassell's got his first 2 points. Houston's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. There's Gordon with the 3. That's tipped. Gay passes to Vassell. Now here's Mills, covered by Wall. Fires from 14. Gay can't get it to go. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Wall, good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now here's Mills. No points in the game yet for him. Gay misses. Here is House. Outside Wall. And Mills with a clear path to the hoop. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mills has got his first bucket of the night.
Mills plays with such great energy, and his activity on the defensive end allows him to muck things up, and you can take that ball away if you're not careful.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to House. Walker against Gordon.
Inside, Gordon is at a disadvantage, but he's tough and he's physical. I mean, he's able to play through contact on that shot.
Rockets have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
And he makes the first.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. Bradley comes in for John Wall. All free throws good from Eric Gordon. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Walker. Inside. Gordon with the defensive effort.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else and flat out choked.
And it's Gay with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
To the paint. Basket good. Gay's got 4 this quarter.
You know what? When he's got the chance to get inside, Gay's going to take it, fellas. I mean, he doesn't waste those opportunities.
Bradley passes to Nwaba. Shoots. They get it back. Pass to Vassell. Back to Gay. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Wood, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Eric Gordon. San Antonio making a switch here. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Lock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot up. Here's Wood. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Wood's got his first points in this one.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Vassell, the pass to DeRozan. Buries the easy one.
The determination that DeRozan brings to scoring in the painted area, really unmatched. He's not going to mess up too many of those chances.
Now here's Green. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The Rockets shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Johnson, he's checked in for the Spurs. DeJounte Murray comes in for Patty Mills. That's good from Green. 51 seconds left in the first half. Now here's DeRozan. Passes it to Purtle. It's White on the wing. No good. And the Rockets take it the other way. Here's Nwaba. Back to Green. Good on the bucket. Green's got the lead up to 6 now for the Rockets.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
The shot and game clock separated by 4 and finished off by DeRozan.
You never have to worry about DeRozan going soft. I mean, when he gets inside, he's taking it strong to the rack.
And Nwaba has it in the corner. Back to Green. Shot before the buzzer is off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Rockets lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. And the Rockets, a playoff team for the last 8 seasons, superstar talent, but to this point they've been unable to reach their goal of an NBA championship.
Listen,
Shaq?
even though I've been there 6 times and I'm 4, not easy to do.
Thank you for the reminder, by the way.
Only one team, I'm not reminding them, just letting you know. Only one team out of 30 can make it. They've had their chances, just hard to come together.
Well, at times, I felt like it was right there for the taking. But they're still working to get over that mountaintop. I'm not sure if they're going to get over it.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The 3rd quarter just about to get started.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Rockets leading by 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Porter all out there with Green. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 4-man position. The pass to DeRozan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's White. His three-pointers off the mark. The Rockets shooting around 41% on the night. All with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Ball against Pirtle. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference.
That's good from Wall. And so Wall nails both of them. Spurs trail by 6. And here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. An easy 2 points on the layup. DeRozan's got 8 points.
You've got to get a body on DeMar DeRozan, because if you don't, his size and athleticism will allow him to hurt you on the glass.
Offensive rebound. Here's Wood. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
White the pass to Murray. Johnson outside. 6 to shoot. From beyond the arc. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
I don't know what to say. With his shooting ability, that's a 1 in 100 shot.
Here's Wall. Around the back and lays it in. He's got 10.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Here's White. Green with the rebound. Rockets have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Barely a slow start offensively. There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he's going to be a handful to deal with.
Misses the 3.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Murray the pass to White. Pirtle kicks to DeRozan. Fires from the line. And he hits the jump shot. 10 points for DeMar DeRozan.
And when Pirtle sees a guy on his team open, he finds him right away, whipping that pass there directly.
Wall dishes to Porter. The Rockets with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. DeRozan passes to Murray. Out to DeRozan for the lead. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Woods got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside, Green. Outside, Porter launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
They now take the lead. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, that's one thing, guys, Murray's never afraid to do. Lean in, draw contact, and put the defender in a bind.
Here's Green, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And San Antonio called for the foul. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
That's good from Green. Manuel House is checked in for the Rockets. San Antonio making a switch here. And both free throws good for Green. For San Antonio, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Here's Murray. Sweet little floater. Murray's got 9 points.
Well, that floater is a shot Murray's had his whole life, guys. The first time I saw him back in college, I could tell right away, instantly, what a great feel he had for that shot.
Now, here's Green. He's got 12. Good. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the basket by Johnson. 1:14 left in the 3rd quarter. Ball against Murray. Ball passes to Wood. Back to Wall. Doesn't go that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here is Pirtle. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can't connect from short range. Ball passes to Porter. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside, Green. Back to Wall. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. 19 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Now here's DeRozan. Tight defense on him. Outside, House. That shot missing. 1 second left. Not going to go that time. 3/4 of play in a close game here. It's the Spurs up by 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. San Antonio leading. On the floor for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Pirtle, and it's Mills, and it's Vassell in at the 3 slot.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And Pirtle sends it back.
Wonderful anticipation that time from Pirtle, positioning himself perfectly to send that one back.
Now Mills. Pass to Gay. It's tipped. House the pass to Brandt. Lets it go from deep. Walker with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Green shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Green. San Antonio leading by 4. Mills with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself, accelerates off screens, can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
You know, Patty Mills is one of a long line of outstanding Australian players who played their college ball in Northern California at St. Mary's College.
And both free throws good for Mills. Rockets trail by 6. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. To the left wing. Outside, House. Another miss by Houston.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Takes a 3. And it's Green missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Green, stolen by Gay. Now here's Mills. Here's Vassell. Feeds to Pirtle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Pirtle's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. Green, the pass to Nwaba. Walker against Green. Shoots over Walker, and Green gets it to go. Green's got 4 this quarter.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And it goes down 2 points.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Bradley. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Clock at 4. Johnson can't get it to go. It's trailed by 6. Right side Wall. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, I think that's exactly the right attitude for White to have. Go at the defender head on and don't back away from the contact.
And that one falls for White.
You know, White was a late first-round pick in 2017, and I think he brought a little edge, plays with a chip on his shoulder, and it served him well. That can actually be the case for a lot of players in the league.
And both free throws good for White. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8. Tries it from 19. And it's Green, missing. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the 4th. And DeRozan at the basket on the assist by Johnson.
DeRozan is a man on a mission tonight. I don't know if I've ever seen DeMar any sharper than this.
They get it back. Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Shooting for Houston. Green. 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And the second of 2 is good. That brings them within single digits.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
Murray kicks to White. No good from outside. Houston now, time running out. Here's Green. And it's White with the rebound. And an intentional foul right there. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now here's Murray. Outside White. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Pirtle. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray for 3. It's hauled in by Wood. It's trailed by 9. Outside Wall. On the wing, Green. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Yeah, you know, John Wall is so masterful as a floor general. He's a real maestro out there, terrific at finding the open guy on time and on target.
Now, here's DeRozan, feeds to Pirtle.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
And Green gets it to go.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession. And it's all about the 3 right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a 3.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. To tie it up. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
So many of of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. DeRozan for three. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. We'll be back shortly, live from Houston, Texas. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. Tip-off goes to Houston. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Green. He's out there with Wall. Porter is out there with Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 4. Count that one. And that's now 11 points for DeJounte Murray.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Wasted no time on that one. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the tape. Play through the contact and score.
Back to Wall. Passes to Tate. Launches a 3. Rebound San Antonio. DeRozan surveying the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And it's a 6-point San Antonio lead.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Rosen dishes to Murray. Outside to Rosen. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Houston Rockets. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Murray with it. He's picked up by Wall. Here's White. That one no good. Great D that time from Green. The 3. Poked loose. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. So it's Houston with it. It's a 5-point game. Wide open look here for Murray. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Green in the post. White's there. And it's Green missing. In the corner, Murray with it. Sinks the triple. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Well, you know, that part of Murray's game has to be there for him, and I know how hard he's worked to improve his three-point shooting. Good to see.
Buries it from 3-point range.
absolutely essential that they come right back and answer with that three of their own, and this gets the crowd energized.
Yeah, and the game as close as this one, every possession is critical. They've got to give as good as they get, and so far, that's been the case.
Now, here's Green after the miss from Derek White. The kick out to Porter. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. That shot misses. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in overtime.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
Well, a quick defender like White, who's aggressive and strong, man, that's a nightmare for you if you're on offense.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, we know this team has offensive options, but it looks like there's great confidence defensively now.
Yeah, we have to be. That's what we got to do. If we play defense, we know we can score the basketball whenever we want. We just got to get stopped.
Very impressive, DeMar. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.